Welcome back to The Perspective. Now we're still talking to Sari Latif, the Secretary of Syair Untuk Sahabat Foundation, a foundation that has been working with people living with AIDS and HIV. But on the second part of The Perspective, we have brought in Mike Brumby, the founder and also head coach of Mighty Warriors Bootcamp. Now what kind of collaboration the MW Bootcamp will have with Syair this coming weekend? Mike, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
So you can tell us a little bit about, it wasn't flipping tires as I explained earlier in my opening, but you're doing something else here on Car Free Day that's coming up on 18th of December.
This coming Sunday,
yes, yeah.
So myself and two of the other coaches, we're going to be raising money for Syair. We're going to be doing a challenge on Car Free Day. We're going to be carrying a 200-pound truck tire all the way from Plaza Semanggi all the way to Ratu Plaza.
That's about 2.5.
I think we calculated to around about 3.5 kilometers.
3.5 kilometers.
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. So what will happen here? Carrying between you yourself and other representatives of MW Bootcamp, carrying this tire, and that's doing that stretch.
It's going to be a pretty tough challenge. So we're going to take turns. And we're actually inviting any other coaches to come join us. Last month we did a similar challenge. We flipped a tire from Plaza Semanggi all the way to Ratu Plaza, and it took us about maybe 1.5 hours in total. So this one we're expecting maybe 2 hours in total.
And how many people are looking to do this, carrying these tires with you?
It's going to be the three of us, myself, Jacobo, and Reza. But we're inviting other people to come join us. So if you want to come join, maybe to carry the tire 10 meters, you can pay or donate a little amount to Syair, and yeah, you'll join in.
And that's how the raising fund part or bit come into the picture. And Sari, how did Bootcamp, MW Bootcamp with Syair made the connection?
Oh yeah, I mean I know Mike and I know Pipit, also the other co-founder, or also involved in Bootcamp. I've made attempt to go to Bootcamp and stuff. Just timing wise, that hasn't worked successfully because you guys have activities in Ragunan on Sundays as well, yeah.
That's right, yeah. Yeah,
sometimes I like my sleep too much on Sundays. But how it's kind of like tied in because with the HIV and AIDS, they need to live healthy, they need to look after their health. So this kind of program where it promotes healthy living, exercise and just being out there as well. That's how it all tied in when people said, we want to donate to Syair for the kids or for the foundation. I thought, yeah, that's great because we're promoting also health. Health and education where we give to the kids.
Now, while Mike and friends are actually carrying these 200-pound tires, what will Syair part be? Will do you have a booth there where people can come to, or you have deployed your volunteers to sort of answer people's questions on what Syair is or what MW Bootcamp is all about?
Right.
Other activities that's involved?
Right. So we have our classes this Sunday, and which is the last one before the holiday breaks and the new year. So some of us will be at the center because that's when we give education. This is the month where we give nutrition, give everything, because there's going to be a break where we don't see them for the next few weeks. So some of us are actually going to be more focused in the center. Just a couple of us will be there and participate and cheerlead you guys, kind of thing. But obviously we'll be wearing our shirts, so you can t-shirts, and you can come and ask us about it. There's nothing in terms of booth because. It's just the setting of it at this time, and I think also Car Free Day has a very limitation of you have to go through the whole thing. But maybe in the next one we could do that, where it's more, I guess prepared. But we'll be there to answer questions and stuff. We'll cheer, of course, these mighty warriors.
Now, Mike, why should people join a boot camp? What's the benefit here, aside from, of course, working out, getting a healthy life? But it seems that boot camp has become a lifestyle. It's becoming a lifestyle here in Jakarta, particularly. That's
right. I used to be a PE teacher, so I'm always encouraging people to exercise. And we don't just say you have to come to the boot camp, but I think any exercise is beneficial. But we also try and encourage people to get out of the house and maybe even get away from the gym. Get exercise outside is really important nowadays. So at the boot camp we do high intensity interval training. We incorporate a lot of games, and we try to make it as fun as possible.
So exercise should be fun. You shouldn't be like, I agree with you.
I don't know about carrying these 200-pound tires
in the gym. Well, they got to do something interesting to attract attention.
It's true, it's true. But they've got the muscles. I don't think you and I could do that, right?
Yeah, I hope people don't associate this challenge with the training that happens in the boot camp, because the training in the boot camp is all kind of calisthenics. So we do a lot of push-ups, squats, pull-ups. Now and again we use a tire, but very rarely we do flipping or carrying tires. It's very basic.
And how many centers do you have in Jakarta at the moment? How many have you established?
We have 4 at the moment. So we have a class in Ragunan Zoo, Taman Surapati, Block S, and 1 in Bintaro as well. We have 1 more in Monas, so 5 in total.
Oh, wow. And are these? Do you have scheduled classes for these?
Yes, they take place at a certain time every week.
Right. So for more information, how people want to find out more about Mighty Warriors Bootcamp?
They can go to our Instagram account at MW Bootcamp.
MW Bootcamp on
right.
Instagram. That's where they can also find out more on schedules and where you guys will be.
That's right.
Time. Now I understand you also raised a hefty amount on November 31st for another cause. This is what you call the Pink Bootcamp.
I love Pink Bootcamp.
Yeah. So can you share a little bit about that experience with us? How did that went? And this time it's actually flipping tire.
Yeah. Well, the founder of MW Bootcamp, she's got a strong connection with the Love Pink charity. So we decided to raise money for this charity. Myself and the same coaches actually, this must be something about the 3 of us. We flipped the tire all the way from Semanggi to Ratu Plaza, about 1.5 kilometers in total. And after that, we went to Ragunan Zoo, and we had a huge boot camp for about 100 people. And in total, we raised about 30 million rupiah.
That's a great number. So do you have any particular target when you do this, when you want to raise funds for a certain cause, or do you just hope, fingers crossed, and just raise as much money as you can?
We're just trying to raise as much money as we can. We haven't set a target, but once the event is over, you can keep donating, and we'll keep promoting it on our social media. We'll put pictures, and we'll encourage people to donate as much as we can.
So one last question before we go for break, Mike. How else can you make working out or living healthy fun, aside from obviously joining a boot camp, because you get to exercise outdoor and you get to interact and meet different people? Your personal advice for people who don't really like physical activities.
Yeah. I would say exercise with your friends. Just get a group of friends together. Maybe if you guys have a membership at a gym, just go to the gym together. But I think people like the boot camp because we've built kind of a family together. So when they come, everybody supports each other, and like I said, it's like a workout family that we built.
All right. Now we're going to go into our last segment when we come back after this short break.